Hello to everybody, our dear subscribers. FutureTrend channel is back to you, and today our everyday's point of view of how we trade major currencies, some of euro pairs, euro crosses, and some commodity-related pairs. First of all, let's speak a little bit about the fundamental background, and after that we will slowly move to the technical picture. So, as you could see, major currencies. At the moment, we have just a long position accumulated twicely at average price of 112.25. As you could see, at the moment, euro dollar is more or less range bound, roughly between 112 and 113. Economic calendar should be more or less interesting because today we will have United States ADP non-farm employment change at 12:15, a precursor for the Friday's United States payrolls report. Also today ISM manufacturing PMI also should attract some of your attention, and the last Federal Open Market Committee meeting minutes. Interesting day from the point of view of economic releases. But again, number one topic now is of course the COVID-19 that's spreading around the globe, lockdowns and economic ramifications. Which country will be first recover from this pandemic pressure? Of course, the corresponding currencies should attract much more interest, I mean the buying interest. In that case, of course, we should expect some strength of corresponding currencies of corresponding countries. At the moment, if we see the situation, if we look through, of course, the United States pandemic situation is not so well. Probably the European Union much better at the moment. Of course, the people still afraid of second wave of coronavirus cases and economic ramifications because of that. But at the same time, we should understand that central banks still continue to pump the money into financial systems, and also the market is at the moment is much better prepared for the second wave of coronavirus attack. As regarding the technical picture of major currencies, first of all, let's start from the euro dollar. The euro dollar at the moment should be characterized like the range trading. You know that we still trade roughly between 111.90 and at the upper side the first level to watch is 113. Exactly, it's sharply 113, where lies a kind of short-term descending trend line. For sure, euro dollar should close above that level to improve its bullish perspectives. And you know that we still continue to suggest that sooner or later the euro dollar will resolute to the upper side. As regarding some other pairs, dollar yen, here we still suggest that it's probably it's better to wait for the move of the dollar yen closer to its ascending trend line. From our 4-hour chart, you could see that it's located around 106.50, 106.40. So we prefer to wait for the undershooting of 106.50 to buy the pair. Also, you could see that euro yen is not so well. Not so well of predicting the next move, also really very range bound. At the moment there is ascending trend line located around 112.25. We suggest that any kind of move closer to the psychological barrier 120, also taking into account, by the way, that 200 moving average line today is located around 119.61. So to say the truth, and generally speaking, the euro yen should remain underpinned while trading above this moving average 200 daily line, above this technical support. Sterling, which was probably the best performing currency of yesterday, V-shaped from the level of 122.50 and now trying to break above its descending kind of short-term downtrend, and in case of clear closing above that, we probably should expect some further up move in this currency. Dollar Swiss, that's a lot of will depend on the situation with COVID. A lot of the risk on movements should dictate at the moment the moves in this type of currency, as well as, for example, in the Euro Swiss. But as you could see, we continue to suggest that this type of pair should be treated like a sell on rally. So we prefer to sell the dollar Swiss around 105.50 with a stop above above 0.9620. At the moment, you could see that once again. Let's see our strategy: euro dollar, dollar yen, sterling dollar, and dollar Swiss. As regarding some other types of currency, let's speak, for example, about euro crosses. Euro crosses, here it is our point of view. We continue to be engaged in the long position of the euro yen. Also, we prefer to wait for the move lower in the euro sterling to buy it while it's trading above its short-term uptrend line. Why not to see the technical picture of the euro sterling, for example. Euro sterling, where it is, here it is, at the moment is 0.9050. We see that during the course of previous trading week, it registered the highs at 0.9175, even not previous week but this one. But now probably it's under the selling pressure, and once again, while above this uptrend line located at 0.8970, we prefer to buy the pair on any downticks. This type of uptrend line is much better, you could see much clearer to see in the 4-hour chart. And once again, by the way, a 200 daily line also located at 0.8702. So from the longer term point of view, this pair should be treated bullish. Euro Swiss, we still continue to suggest that the Swiss National Bank should support the currency on any dip closer to the psychological important level of 105. And if so, there is still a chance to see the move once again to the longer term downtrend line of 2019, even 2018, 2020, which today located at around 108.40. And a few words about the euro yen. We already told you that while we are above 0.1960, we prefer to see it higher. As regarding euro ruble, for those of you probably Russian speaking who are interested in the Russian ruble this today opened with a small gap down, Yesterday, for example, dollar ruble traded as high as 71.33. You will look at the daily chart. Here the situation from the longer term point of view continue to be quite bullish. We're trading above 67.60, which is moving average 200 daily line. We once again trading above short-term downtrend line. So next level to see for sure will be 72.60, a kind of good barrier. That's why if we move back to our analysis, just a moment, dear friends, our analysis in the euro crosses. Once again, euro ruble will prefer to wait. Here, not in the euro ruble, excuse me, in the Russian ruble. For that, we should see our commodity-related analysis. Russian ruble, we prefer to sell at 72.50 with a stop above 73. Thank you, our dear subscribers. We hope that today's analysis was useful for you. And for those of you who are interested in the type of, intraday trading, here you can find it on our Telegram channel, FX FutureTrend. You can find intraday types of trading with very reasonable profit stops and very reasonable stop losses. Thank you, good luck, and see you tomorrow.